lightning of a million screams, chasing futures in the markets unseen. Price action whispers, Fibonacci screams, gonna make money, no tilted dreams. Clicking and scrolling every ticking line, charts unfolding like a poet's rhyme. NASDAQ futures, don't waste my time. Green candles rising, let's climb, let's climb. On the edge of glory, trading in the night. Every candle tells a story, money's tight. No fear, no tilt, just the thrill of the fight. Price action, rule book, Fibonacci might. Sweating each second in the digital glow. Markets wild, riding highs, riding lows. Futures unfolding like a thunderstorm show. Let that profit rain, let me feel it flow. NASDAQ dreamers, don't give up, no way. Price charts got us every single day. Money on the line, no time to play. Fibonacci's wisdom, show us the way. On the edge of glory, trading in the night. Every candle tells a story, money's tight. No fear, no tilt, just the thrill of the fight. Price action, rule book, Fibonacci might. NASDAQ dreamers, don't give up, no way. Price charts got us every single day. Money on the line, no time to...
Good morning. Good morning. All right, February 11th, 2026. And here's a new calendar system I made. Kind of shows the TCS, how it's done this month, or how I've played it. And then also now I get events, economic events. So I can click on the month, it'll tell me, or the day, and it'll tell me 8:30. We had non-farm payrolls this morning. These are only red labeled events. We have unemployment claims tomorrow, I think ADP. Or maybe not. And then we have CPI on Friday, month over month, year over year. And that's it. I'll do it week by week. A little chart I just put in, little thing. You can just pick equity or bars or whatever. In my next version, I'm going to be able to pick, and it'll tell you what day you had this, best day, worst day, stuff like that. Anyway. That'll be enough of that. I also fixed the 15-minute bars here, so the 15-minute bars should look exactly like 15-minute bars. So I started looking at them and saying, yep, they look pretty good. Showing just the last 10. I can show as many as I want, but I'm just showing the last 10. Get a little more zoomed in view. Here's the economic events for later today. FOMC at 10. We got Schmidt speaks at 10. Bowman speaks at 10:15. We got crude oil inventory. So that's it. We had obviously non-farm payrolls this morning. We busted up. Here's the 15-minute chart. And you can see these candles just kind of went through everything we've been kind of holding out. So the question is, we've been in this little, which I talked about yesterday, in this area right here, which looks like we were resolving to the downside, but very slowly over a PM session last night. And then we got the payroll information and we bounced up. Now we did hit this area here, which I have a little automated, a little app I made, or not app, but indicator that would grab, right over here. So it'd grab this area and put in a bar or rectangle there. And that's exactly where we ran up to. Actually exceeded it and dropped down. So this one, oh, is actually the next bar. Oops. Yep, this guy. There we go, right there. Can't see because of my angle at which I'm sitting in. But anyway, there's another box here. And you can see we ran right up into it. Also yesterday's high. And we're kind of held. We went above it, made a higher high. So now, and then we rejected. So let's see how far we come down. Maybe we just come down, hit a fib number or something, and then move up. You know, that fib number, I would play, you know, right there's the obvious one. So maybe something down to the 50%, right around 25.3 to 333 is where I would look for a reversal. Oh, I don't know what I just erased there, but there you go. Daily pivot today is at 25.301. Okay. There we go. The idea is to rebound to highs and then reverse. Gotcha. So on the daily, all right, let me get out of this guy. On the daily, let's go to so here's ES. What would I do? I got my screen is around the corner. Part of it is anyway. You know, I would do something like that. See if we get above that. And if we do, then we're going higher. This guy, I'll do the same thing. Got to go around the corner. And yeah, might be way over there. Anyway, we bust out through this tops. We've been holding in for a couple days. And then break out above 25, 515, 520 area. That'd be the next big break up for a big move up if we're going to go up. So, you know, for me, I don't really care. My goal is just to play the minute by minute for a few minutes, and that's it. I only need to catch one or two good plays, and that's it. So here, based on this, we're bullish. Well, actually, after these 15 minutes, you'd have to be bullish. And, you know, the targets are, we got above the bear zone. So the next target, we got above bull's last stand. So I'd look for that to hold. I don't know if it'll hold. I like the 330. Ooh, I don't know if we come that low. We'll see. We'll see if the bear zone can hold if we come down there. But other than that, you got bull target 1 at 25,474 and target 2 at 25,506. So all right, I like my 15-minute candles. They look good. Nice and clean. You can read them. They stay up with the current candles. So they're building them as they go. And then for me, that's going to be, might be tough. So I actually set TCS. I'm playing him very small at 2 contracts on my PAs. So Yeah. So I'm going to play these small. And in fact, across the board, I'm going to play everything small for the most part. Why is that? Well, because I'm already up. I don't want to give back too much. Yeah, just looking for a couple $100 today in each account. Call it good. So we will start with what we always start with, which is Spot Suite, or the three systems. I've got them on. They should be able to run. Everything's reset to 0. And I'll be playing the 2-minute pre-market high-low. Maybe I should call it PMHL, pre-market high-low, 2-minute. Or 2-minute pre-market high-low. Yeah, I don't know. Right now, SPY's up at its yesterday's high as well as pre-market high. Big gap up for SPY. Midnight open is at 25,305. It's kind of a favorite place for the market to come to. So we shall see. Good morning, Michael. Uh, 10-year bond auction at 1. Federal budget balance at 2. Yeah, a couple speakers. Bias based on market context should be long. The 20 is above the 50. The last close was above the 20. We're above the London mid. We are still inside prior day range. So obviously we haven't closed back above this number here at 25,447. But it says ATR is contracting. Well, that's because we're pre-market, so that'll switch. Right now I got a cautious long, but that'll change. Just kind of an indicator. It's just kind of giving you a. I should probably put him down here. I don't know. Okay. So this is going to be the 2-minute that everything's based off of. Get above the high of the 2-minute candle, we'll go long, and we get below, we'll go short. Yesterday it lost both ways. I'm set at 15 points, so I think it was a total of 30 points each loss, so 60 points. Yesterday, the 5-minute inside bar, it produced 60 points, but the inside bar 15 lost 60 points. So the net yesterday was a loss of 60 points. And we know how TCS did. So, and then how I did. Okay. All right. Good luck, everybody. And I'm going to put hands off and just watch. Here we go. And it took the short. I think I need to adjust it back down to 15. I'm going to take the stop, looks like. Okay, so we took the long, took one up. All right, I locked it in. So somewhat uneventful. Huh, it got the 20, but I don't think I got the 20. All right. All right, it's enough of that. I'm going to go back to my screen real quick. Here we go. And there we go. Okay, so it wasn't a bad play. We came down to the 21 EMA, dipped below it, and then moved off it. So let's see if we can get a close above the yesterday's high at 447. Just sitting on my hands here. Waiting for the first 5-minute candle to close. Oh, that's ES. That's fine. I was looking at my thing and I was looking at ES saying, oh, that's not right. All right, ES is above yesterday's high. NASDAQ is not. SPY is above. In no hurry here. Waiting for the first 5-minute candle to close. Test 1, 2, 3. Okay. Minute 16 left. Could be kind of a sloppy trading. Let's see what happens. VWAP is at 322. The 20-minute on the 5 is at 365. I'm going to switch over to TCS for a second here. See if it takes a trade. I don't know if it will. Got a minute left. Okay, so playing a 5-minute fib. If I took my fib from the high down to the bottom of that 5-minute candle, it says the target is roughly around 327. which I was talking 3:30 earlier today, so that might actually make sense. Okay. So we just came down to the 5-minute 20 EMA. And I'm going to switch over to TCS real quick. See if it takes that trade. Nope, it did not. So all the conditions weren't met. There's only like 8 of them. Okay, so I'm watching this EMA here. We came down, we hit it. On my chart, it actually, oh yeah, we did exceed it. Okay, and we're going to exceed it again. So we're now into the bear zone, which is at 25,325.75 up to 25,360. So we just lost the 360. And then it looks like we're going to drop on down. So for me now, a close below, well, if we close right in here somewhere, as long as we close below the 20-minute EMA, I could take that short at 344.50. Which is what I'm trying to do, is just play, and I'll shoot for 20 points. I got 30 seconds left. I will switch back to TCS2 to see if it takes the trade. It's just a little sloppy, choppy morning. I don't really like it. So I may take one off real quick if we do take a trade. Nope, it did not take it. So once again, doesn't like it. It's one of the things I like about it, is it kind of keeps you out of the chop area. So now technically, I got to switch back to fibs. If we drop below, I'm going to take one short below that 345.25. No, I won't. No, I won't. It didn't meet the requirements. The real short would have been below that 15-minute candle right there at 405. That probably would have been a much nicer short, but I wasn't ready. Got to get a close below this guy first. Yeah. See if I can be patient today. Okay, based on the 5-minute fib, the 38.2 is 327. Which also lines up with VWAP, which interesting enough. So 327. I would probably take that long there, believe it or not. Okay, I'm going to just move him out of the way. I don't want to take that trade. I'm just waiting. Well, this is interesting. Okay, move back above that 20 EMA line, 5-minute 20. So now I'm going to go ahead and put a buy stop. My buy stop, unfortunately, has to be way up here above 98. But I might be all right. It might keep me out of trouble. As long as we close above that. There we go. So we got the close. So let's see. The high's at 95. I'm at 97. I got the 38.2 target at 327. So if we come down there and hit VWAP, I'll try to get in right around 337, 338. I don't necessarily want to put in a buy stop down there at VWAP in case we continue to go down. Maybe they just, retrace this whole move up from the farm payrolls. So we have 2 minutes left on this candle on the 15. And I'll also be watching for that short below that. So, but as of right now, I'm going to keep that buy right where it is. Let's see, the high there is 395.50. I'll go 1 point above it. There we go. And I got a 10-point stop. It's only one contract, so it either works or it doesn't. Okay, so we're getting ready. We got 1 minute left on the 15. Personally, I would like to wait until the 15-minute opens. If it's going to take that trade. If it's going to take this guy. But we are staying above the 20 EMA for the 5-minute. So oh, there we go. So I'll try a stop down here. Technically, my stop should be down way down here, like 40-something points, but the market's a little choppy, so I don't actually want to give it that much. If we start moving up pretty aggressively, then I'll move this guy up to about 427. I'll try to get 30 points out of him. So I'll wait.
Inside bar, entry.
Okay, so there's the 5-minute inside bar just triggered. But sweet. I took one off the bot suite. All right, there's Mr. Fibs.
Target filled.
There we go. There we go. All right, good way to start. Let me go to bot suite and let me go to break even. I haven't set him up yet. All right, maybe he was going to get his 40. I'm going to go ahead and lock in a little bit more. Let's see, I got in at 90. There we go. Doesn't matter. I'm out. All right. Good little trades. Good way to start. I'm playing small today. I'm playing conservative. And that's why I take profit right there. Okay, so let's look at, we'll kind of look and see what the bot suite did. So he got his 20 points and then he went to break even, which I went and took a little bit more than that. So that's his status right now. 60 points total for the day based on 40 points pre-market high low and then 20 points here. Still have the 15-minute to play. So we'll let that play out. Again, just playing small. I'm just not real confident on today's price action. I know we got the nice move up, but I just had a feeling it was going to be choppy, sloppy today. And actually, this is what got me thinking that this morning. And I don't know how today's going to end. I mean, it could be a rip-roaring day today. No idea. I'll hold on to that thought for a second here. I'm thinking about entering for another long. And you can't think too much. It'll just leave without you. Yep. Yep. Missed that. So my long was roughly at 96. Okay, I'm going to try another one right here. Where am I at? Oops, I'm in bot suite. Wrong one. Wrong account. If we move back up, I'm going to try to buy one there. Got to watch this 15-minute candle if we break the low. Ah, sucker. I knew that was happening. All right, so it is what it is. Thank you. And basically my thinking was that, hey, we're still in this play. I think it's still a good play. We're still in along above here. Nothing's broken. Now, if we close below this guy, then that disqualifies that play. because technically the stop on that at 95 is 342, so it's a 50-point stop. Just got some new coffee. And we have 8 minutes left on this 15, so it's another reason to think that shit, this is just garbage. So the 1 minute moving average, or 1 minute weighted moving average, is so far holding. It is currently at about 382. See, and I want to take that long, man. I'll try it one more time. Got to watch the 5 minute and the 15 right here. I don't know. With all these wicks forming right in here, right? I mean, shit. Almost makes me want to take a long right here. Now, if we drop that, then I don't want to be in there. But a little wick right there, I would have no problem with. So far, that bear zone's holding 359. Still 6 minutes left. On the 15th. Just waiting. See if we drop this prior 15-minute candle, which would actually be the low. Right now we are hanging down at the lower section of the open, right? Or from the opening range. $339 up to $465. So 130 points. $120 points. So the 5-minute fib is disqualified. Oops, nope. My nose itches. Oh, got allergies this morning. Dropping the low would mean dropping VWAP. SPY's coming down. Looks like it's going to fill that gap. It's a big gap too, I think. Yeah. Down to 691, another 3 points. All right, there's VWAP. There's 336. I was talking about 337 for the long. Oh, we're going to plunge through that. Looks like this guy wants to, looks like they want to, damn it. Damn phone wouldn't come off its thing. Wait for him to move up. $364. Damn it. Yep, missed my trade. My trade was right here. Damn it. What the hell was I doing? Not watching, obviously. All right, we just came down below daily pivot at 305.50. I'm sorry, 301. Midnight open is at 305. We just dropped the midnight open. We dropped the daily pivot. I could take bottom control, which is top control, which is flip-flopped at 25, 279.25. Take that short. We shall see. Damn it. Reminds me of, you have one job to do. One job. Watch your charts. Right there. You came down, you finally closed. Like, this was the entry here. Well, this wasn't the entry. That was the entry right there. But you had to close below. Let me get rid of that. Right? So you had to close below. So your entry would be here. Well, nobody took it, right? It came back up. You had a green candle, which then triggered this long, which I got 20 points from. Then I should not have, I tried another one thinking it was going to come back up again. That's fine. That's acceptable. But then you had another entry. So this was for the long. And then this one for the short. Pretty simple. So you'd have trade number 1 and trade number 2. That's all I should have taken so far. I mean, this intermediate 1A, I can call it. I don't think that was a bad trade. I'll call that 1A. I don't think that was a bad try. But Pretty simple. It's not rocket science. If I didn't have so much going on here, I'd create a little indicator that put a line here. And it'd say entry, entry. Maybe even give a sound alert. Dumb shit, wake up. Watch the charts. Sometimes a guy needs a little help. Okay, so TCS may be a non-trade day today. I don't know. I think it's looking for a little bit better separation between the two. I don't know. All right, could take the short below 290. I'll try it. Little 15-minute. Little 15-minute low trade. At the bottom control there, bouncing on it. Got to watch that. It could bounce up. There we go. Uh-oh, still have one contract holding on. Not sure why. You sucker. All right. I'll take it again. If we come back down below it, that low is 90. Come on, baby, let's go. Let's see, where do we want to go to? Let's try 48. $46, $48, somewhere in there. Come on, baby, let's go. Nope, not going to give me much. I'll lock in, nah, not quite 10 points. Damn it. Let me do it one more time. Come on, take out the low. There we go. Come on, take it out. Let's go. All right, let me lock in up over there again. Damn you. I think it's going to go. I think it's going to go. Still have 7 minutes left on 15, so all right, come back up, retested. I like the reject. Oh, come on, get back up there. If we get back up there, I'll take it again. 78. Nope. 49, 46 there was my original target. I could have avoided all these fucking trades if I would have just stayed where I was. But I'd rather just take some profit. It's kind of a little choppy, sloppy. Come on, get down there. There we go. There we go. All right, good trade. Good trade. Oh, man, what was I doing? All right. SPY went up and did what it wanted it to do. I just wasn't watching it. Oh, right at the right time, too. It's all right, I don't get it. I got a little thinking on SPY that seems to be playing out almost every day. Almost every day. Let me check on that. All right, so obviously we're breaking down some of these. We're going to go ahead and fill the gap on SPY and let's see what happens. The daily. So we took out yesterday's low. Where's that at? Huh. I got something not quite right here. Oh, did we do that pre-market? Okay, so we're coming down to yesterday's low. 25,198. Obviously, I'm not happy with this. But I'm up 1,100, so I can't complain, right? I love the 15-minute candles. They're looking beautiful. Very beautiful. Okay, we dropped yesterday's low. No trades for TCS. Doesn't surprise me. Took out London low right here at 183. Let me look at the... Now we're looking for a close back in the range of the London low for ES. Got some big gaps there. Got a gap starting at 69.67, but we got to get back up there. That's the problem to take that trade. And right now it's just dropping like a rock. Ooh-wee. There goes SPY. Wow. NQ's putting in a what looks like a pretty bearish candle on the daily. And ES is also. You remember this morning, I was put that little trend line across there at the top, right? We came up, peaked above it, and then dropped ever since. Like, ouch. It just took out yesterday's low. So that's bearish, very bearish. I need SPY to pop considerably in order to take a fucking trade. Otherwise, I can't get in. It'll be a watch day. Damn it. Michael, if you look at time 10 o'clock on the 2-minute chart of SPY, you'll see what I'm talking about. All right, coming back up to test yesterday's low. Oh, come on. Hold on. I was waiting for it to get up there. I was going to take it short. Came up to 94. I needed 98. Oh, come on. I did not really want to take that yet. My goal was to take it down. I'm going to go ahead and go to break even, get out. I wanted it to come up to 98 first, but I'm not going to get it, and it would have been a good trade. All right, we dropped this 15-minute candle, and I'll take the short. So basically, I'm shorting the hole, in the hole. But it is what it is. 15-minute low. A lot of times you can get a nice little pop down. Preferably for me, we would come back up and test that yesterday's low. I mean, we got within 4 points. Maybe that was good enough. I don't know. I'm just saying. We are in the bull zone. 25,154.50 to 25,188.75. Again, I don't want to take the short at the low, but I'm probably going to have to. That will be a 15-minute break, and I would look for a move, down at least 20 points. That's what I'm going to look for. So 141.75. I mean, it's possible they get me, right? Sweep the low and then bring it back up 30, 40 points. That's a possibility. Okay, I could put a little trend line on from the low, from the wick up. Something like that. See if we drop back down below that. Preferably we come back up, retest this line right there. Yesterday's low at 198.25. That would be preferably. We didn't quite get there last time, so I didn't take that trade. I could move my... Ooh, gonna get aggressive this time. Let's see what happens. Nope. Oh. There's that drop. Should have took my profit. That was my mistake for being slow. Got 11 points. Just wasn't quick enough. My 10-point stop, 42 points ATR. Might not be enough. Oh, you fucker. That's what I'm talking about right there. All right. I'm gonna try it again right here. Okay. Come on, baby. Give it to me. Let's see if we can come down here to Bear's Last Stand. I'm going to try to get my 10 points back, which is 43. Now I'll take a little bit of profit. Come on. Give it to me. Oh, that'll be good. Kind of got back to where I think I was, because I think I lost more than 10 points last time. So let's go to here. I'll do this. 1 second. 10:06. All right, so we did come down to Bull's Last Stand. Oh, there we go. So here's my trades that I've taken so far, Mr. Fibs. 9 trades, 67% wins, 3 losses, 58 points. How cool is that? Huh? Yeah. Little things I'm working on. All right, kind of wish I would have just stayed in that fucking trade, knowing what I know now. Shit. I mean, we lost. See, this is where the thought process for me needs to be. Okay, look, you came up, you were bullish, right? We're up 140 points or whatever. And then we start to come down and we turn red. And then we take out the prior day's low. That's the time where you get into a trade, right? At the prior day low, 25,198, take a 20-point stop and you just hold on. You take, you can do two, whatever, take one off at 10 or 20, whatever you feel comfortable with, and then let a runner go, right? So at 200, that's already a 200-point win, right? It's like, that's my thought process that I got to get in my head to say, yeah, exactly. Right? And that's the kind of thought process you got to put, even if it's 1 MNQ, that's it. Right? 1 MNQ. You don't even get crazy with it. 200 points, $400. I mean, you could have been out with 200. If you're in at 25,198 and we got down here to 25,000, 25,100. That's 100 points. Sorry. You take 100 points and call it good. That's just the mentality that I need to keep in my brain. And a lot of times, I get stuck thinking about the 10 and 20 pointers. Right? So yeah, see, I like this. Keep forgetting I got a scroll bar in here, even though it doesn't show up. So I can scroll through the trades. So let's see if this is right. 1 loss, 2 losses, 3 losses. Yeah. Okay. There we go. C'est la vie. 15-minute on SPY. Where are we going? Ooh, we're getting into some junk right now. But it looks like it's going to come down to 688.34 and then 688.01 might be the target. But we're into that first zone right now, right here, right now. 689.47 potential support. Yep. So this is where I'd be looking for a bounce. If we're going to bounce. I can't say we're going to bounce. We're down 140 now, so 280-point reversal. Son of a biscuit eater. Let's see what bot suite. So what I can do is change this to sim bot suite. And I think that'll change it. Yep. So there's the bot suite. It's taken 3 trades. +4, +16 total. The quantity's off. I can see that because these are the 930 trades. And then the 5-minute, which I got 17 out of the 20. And then it looks like a break even. Or maybe I missed it on the break even. I was a point or 2 points below it. But not bad. Let me go back to Mr. Fibs. Okay. Coming up on 10:30. We're at support on SPY, but it's a big support area, so it could come down inside it quite a bit. Bottom support area is 688.37, so a 1 point. See what happens here. I don't even want to know. When I was looking up at SPY at around 695, 6 points ago, fuck. Damn it. But that was during time 9:50. I was busy watching this shit unfold. Michael, how you doing? Ravine, how you doing? Ravine, no comments? What are you doing? All right, so SPY looks like it's holding here. Trying to, anyway. This might be good enough for TCS to take a trade too if it gets big enough. Let's see what happens. We still have a minute 27 on the 15 minutes, so this would be a good reversal time for it. And TCS doesn't need, well, what's the 42 point ATR? Eesh. So would that give me 21? I think 60%. So 25, 26, and 50. I think that's what the targets would be. Oh, we got a ways to wait. Unless we get a huge move up. What I want to see is how long does it take to refresh? All right, nice. Okay, IB is now in play. Just kind of watching here. Typical for IB set at 10:30, and then we get a little retrace up. And then if we're going to drop IB, then we'll come back down and take it out. Okay, we got a new 15-minute. See what they're going to do. All right, new 2 minute. So we're quite a bit of ways away from the EMAs, the 21 EMA. If we come back down and hit IB, I would take that short. I mean, my bias right now obviously is short. That bias is short, yeah. So I want to go with the trend, not against it. TCS may go against it. And if we do, then I'm going to jump in and try to manage that a little bit, just because it's going against the trend. And in fact, I might just take one off just to take one off. So let's take a short there at IB. If it gets down there. So 11 minutes left on this 15. 1 minute left on the 5. So I would guess this 15-minute ends up being red. Yeah, maybe not. Oh, it is centered. Okay, good. Okay, 9 minutes left on the 15. Got to move up. Got a little bounce there. Hey, what do you know? Right at SPY support area. Huh, funny how that works. Okay, so if we come back up and punch through this 21 EMA and then close back down below it, I can take a short. It's a grade B. I call it a grade B. I don't really, it's okay. It's an okay trade. It's not, you know, not like these grade A's that I fucked up or I didn't really pay attention to. This one, obviously, but it's an okay trade. This looks like a potential for TCS to take a trade, but No guarantees, no nothing. You know, I don't know. All the conditions have to be right. The 7 or 8 of them, it's ridiculous. My this and this and this and this and this and this and this. So all right, so if we come back down now to IB, I'd love to take that short. And should I take a 10, 15? Huh, I'd even consider a 10 and 15. There we go. You guys couldn't see this. All right. Okay, I took one TCS off. I'm going to tighten my stop up on the other one. I just don't like the trade. I don't like the counter trend. And if we take out the one, okay, that's fine. So 73. Ooh. The stop is if that target was like 197, it'd be far better. Okay, I'm going to get out. I'm okay with not trading today on this. There we go. Come on. Okay, I'm going to lock in right there. Call it good. Ooh, let me, I'm okay with that. Whatever it gets now, it gets. I need to open up something here. Okay, I'm going to go back to Mr. Fibs there. Okay. And I'm good with whatever the outcome is, even if it takes out both targets. I mean, it is what it is. So it ended up around 24 points there. Okay, so I can go back. TCS, see if it's going to hit target or not. Told you I was expecting a red day at some point. No guarantee today's going to be that red day, but personally, I'm not going to have a red day on that account, but the system might. It'd be great just to get a punch up. Like I said earlier, it would be great if this target one was just like a couple points below, right? That yesterday's low. Is it going to get it? I don't know. Target's about 199.25. You sucker fish.
Inside bar entry.
Okay, so we got a 15-minute inside bar. Looks like he might get that after all. Okay. Let's go here. I don't know if he's going to get it. Okay, so just to reduce my risk down. Oh, I should have already done it. I couldn't get in there fast enough. Okay, I don't want to take that one. Come on, get up there, baby. So TCS got its target one. Oh, and I should have taken one off there. Okay, I'm going to adhere to the system on this one. Right there. I'll let this play out all by itself. No more interference. There's TCS. He got his target one and okay, so he lost his. We're still okay. And this guy took target one out. Another fucking winning day. Now he could take the short also if we come back down far enough. He would take that short. Crazy. Another 32 points. So he's in a cooling off period right here. At least he should be. Oh, it says ready. Typically there's a 1 bar cooling off period. So we came back up, took out the prior day low. Well, didn't take it out, but we retested it. And now we're coming back down. So again, I've got 2 short here at IB. And if we come down here, this thing will take another trade. And let's see. The question is, do I let it? 1049. Or do I take it and just go to 1 contract? Ooh, and I need to take some off here. So I could go and I'm going to just change this up a little bit. And I'm going to go to 1 contract. So I just put number 2 to 0. And that's it. So target 1 is 1 contract, target 2 is 0. So if it does take another trade, it'll only trade 1. There we go. I like that. I like that scenario. I would be okay with just 32 points today too. Because while it got 32 and break even, oh, it adjusted this one too. Yeah, nothing I can do about that. So it adjusted this one to my settings. So, which is fine. Doesn't matter. We only got there anyway, and then we went to break even. So it is what it is. Yeah, yeah. So I'm still down here on Mr. Phibbs trade. I'm still down here at 25,057 with 2 contracts. In case we want to come down and take out IB. I mean, that's ideally what I would have liked to have seen happen. Right? Now, whether we get that or not, totally different story. Hold on, I'll be right back. Cat wants in. All right, sorry about that. All right, there goes that move up. Son of a gun. So I don't know what that was all about. Where are we at? 54. So we got another 5 minutes still. Okay, I'm going to switch over. Get rid of this. I'll take that trade if it comes back. If we come back down. So bot suite. I guess I can update that one. So minus 60, and hold on, I need to go to okay, so so he ended up flat 60. That's right, we only got 20 on the inside bar, 5 minute. Okay. So 20 and 40. All right, he's kind of been stuck here. Here's the bot suite. There's today's data, 20 points, minus 60 on the 15 and 40 on the pre-high low. So he's got 4 winning days, 3 losing days, break-even days just because these are all 0, but he's had 1 break-even day. That was today. And he's up 115 points in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 8 days of trading. So not great, but it is what it is. We'll see how he ends up at the end of the month. What really matters. Okay. I can open TCS. Okay. Let me go to TCS. Wednesday. We got 2 more minutes before he's done. He's not going to get a trade in. I mean, we would have to drop all the way down to 117. 100-point drop, 150-point drop in order for him to take a short, I think. At least to 131. So it's not going to happen. So I'll turn him off. And he'll end up with 31.75. I think that's the number, I guess. So 31.75. 1 win, 0 losses. Still good trade. Some crazy numbers. So there's 31.75 today. 1 win, 1 loss, 597 total points for the month, and 100% win rate. 11 trades, 0 losses, 8 winning days. So 8 trading days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 8 days. 100%. 375 points last week. So far, 225. So that's 12K of winnings. if you could handle the drawdowns. That's the big question, right? Big drawdowns. Okay. Let me just go back to bot suite and just make sure he's off. Don't need any accidents. There you go. Even though technically after 11, he won't take any more trades and the 15 minutes already triggered, so he should be done. But just to make sure. Okay. And then it comes to me. So I've taken 9 trades with a 67% win rate, 6 wins, 3 losses, 58 points. Not bad. Not bad. I love this system. This is a nice little system. So TCS, I know it had, 597 total points. And this is what, in trying to keep up with TCS, but then also, you know, because I know better, right? I think, yeah, I mean, right? Right? We're humans. We're smarter than just a system, I'm guessing. Anyway, here's total data. And if I wanted to cook in today, so this is what we did today. Direction long, time 10:39, entry, exit, 2 contracts, total 24 points. It's pretty cool, I think. I really like this thing coming together. Now I got economic data up here on each one as well as on the calendar. It only does like this week. I can only do 1 week at a time. So, and then this week, this data will disappear. I'm thinking about locking this data in and then just storing it on my hard drive. Or if somebody buys this, then they'll store it on their hard drive. And then every week my software will update, give them a new weekly data, like on Sunday night, Monday morning. This will fill out. Yeah. So, and then I just added this morning because I was up, a little combo, a little chart thing. And I already have it coded, but I just haven't enabled it to, like, if I put my cursor over this, it'll show this day, which is probably this day, the 5th. And it'll give me 2 wins, 0 losses. And then over this one, it would give me 28.5 points, 1 win, 0 losses, whatever. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what makes the most sense. Also, it said net points 446 out of the 597, and it will put best day, worst day. So that's going to be the next thing I'm working on. So I've got 15 trades that I've managed, and you know, some of these were, yeah, anyway, I took some trades. So and those ones that lost, obviously. But anyway, it's kind of cool. Kind of cool. Tomorrow we have unemployment claims at 8:30. And then CPI on Friday at 8:30. And then we'll go from there. All right, no more questions or comments, and I'm out. I'm done. I did what I needed to do. And that'll be it. All right, you guys have a good day. I think if we go back above this 15-minute candle, that could be a long. So we are above, we closed above this guy. So technically, I could have taken a long here above around 53, 54, but this is when, yep, this is when I stopped trading, right? I'm supposed to stop trading. It's 11 o'clock. So, all right. Ciao. Have a good day. And I'll leave it with the disclaimer.
Riding the lightning of a million screens, chasing futures in the markets unseen. Price action whispers, Fibonacci screams, gonna make money, no tilted dreams. Clicking and scrolling every ticking line, charts unfolding like a poet's rhyme. NASDAQ futures, don't waste my time. Green candles rise and let's climb, let's climb.